Hi, my name is Sarah Hinds and I'm an artist at UF Health Shands Hospital. Today we're going to do an easy printmaking project. Here's what you'll need. Some washable markers. These are just children's markers, likely the kind that you have around the house. A ballpoint pen. A brayer or metal spoon, but if you don't have these, you can actually just use the back of your marker to apply pressure to your print. Some sort of styrofoam. If you've gotten a kit from us, it probably came with a square of styrofoam. If you're working from home, you can just use a tray from fruits or vegetables. You'll need some paper to make your print on. You might like to have some scratch paper handy, and you'll need a little water and a paper towel. All right, let's get started. Alrighty, I've started out here with just a piece of scrap paper. I wasn't quite sure which design I wanted to do. I know I need to make some thank you cards. So what I've done is I've just traced around my styrofoam and taken those 4 squares to work out some design ideas. I think I'm gonna go with the one on the bottom right. So I'm gonna slide my styrofoam underneath and line it up as best as I can. And then just take my ballpoint pen and trace over my sketch, pressing pretty hard. One thing to keep in mind as you're working on these is that anything you print will print in reverse. So if you're doing a design with letters or numbers, make sure you reverse them first. I'm going over my design, but I'm not being terribly exact. Once I have this styrofoam print, I'll have it to use over and over again. You can see the flower print, here's the printing plate, was used to make a series, and the dragonfly print was cut into an oval and used to make a greeting card. I added the words to that one after I did the print. Just getting a rough idea here. Holding the paper down so that the styrofoam doesn't slip underneath. Okay, set this aside. And I have a faint outline of my print. Now I can just kind of go over this again, making sure that the lines are carved in deep. You don't want to choose a design with too much detail because drawing on styrofoam can be a little tricky. As I'm drawing, I'm making sure to dig into the styrofoam because that's what's going to create the white lines in my print. I find that it's easier to pull down towards me. So you'll see all of my lines, I'm pulling. All right, almost ready for markers. Great. Now I can take my washable markers and simply color the print. got my print colored in, and now I'm going to wet my paper so that when I press my print, it activates the washable marker. I want my paper to be wet and glistening, but not dripping. A medium weight paper is good for this project. Copy paper might get a little soggy. Once my paper is wet, I'm going to line up my print and press it down flat. Now you can use the back of a marker, or I like a metal spoon, to go all over your print, pressing it onto the paper, making sure to go around the edges, and then covering all of the area in the inside. I'm trying not to wiggle the print plate on the paper. All right, once you think you've got it, you simply lift up the printing plate, and there you have it, a beautiful marker print. This print can be recreated time and time again, perfect for a series of greeting cards or work in a series here. When you're ready for new colors, all you have to do is take that same wet paper towel, wipe the print off, and you're ready to go again. I actually find the longer that I use the same plate, the better that it prints. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I look forward to seeing what you create. Thank you.